Well, hello, wrestling fans. It's a new year with your boy, Alyx Man. We're entering the year with 26,000 subscribers, and I want to take this time to thank you guys for helping your boy remain one of the premier channels for wrestling here on YouTube. Let's make 2019 even bigger. I got plans, tons of things planned out for all of you, along with the return of, for now, RAW reviews and other reviews, of course, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live, pay-per-views, NXT takeovers. You know what the deal is. We got other projects coming that I know you guys are going to love. This is going to be a big year, a huge year for your boy, Alyx Man. No matter what happens, whether WWE gets worse or gets better, whether AEW takes over or New Japan finds a way to just surpass everyone, whether NXT literally takes over WWE, no pun intended, 2019 is going to be one of the best years for your boy Alyx Man, if I have anything to say about it. And I hope you guys join me on this journey. And you can start with this video. If this is the first time you're watching your boy, do yourself a favor. Like the video and subscribe. Help your boy get to 30,000 subscribers real quick. We can do it. Also, the goal for this video in terms of likes, let's get ambitious. Let's get real ambitious. I was doing 200, 250, 300 last year. Let's aim for something huge. Let's go for 350. I think we can hit 350 likes. It's definitely possible. And then we'll go higher and higher and higher and higher as time goes by. So for this video, 350 likes. We can do it. If you want to help expand the brand of your boy Alyx Man, you can do a couple of things. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at AlyxManVX1. You can buy yourself a Alyx Man t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees, and you can donate using PayPal, Patreon, or the Super Chat. Also, the channel is sponsored by WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate is a monthly subscription service that sends you wrestling merchandise straight to your door for a monthly subscription price. If you want yourself a WrestleCrate box, you can get one right now using the promo code DALEXMAN. All you gotta do is click the link down below, subscribe. If you use the promo code DALEXMAN, you will get your first box 20% off. And before we get to the actual review, big announcement. I am bringing back the Royal Rumble contests. Last year, this was huge. We got over 300 people joining this contest. So I figured it was big last year. Let's do it again. If you want to enter this contest, here's how you do it. Down below in the description is a link to my Facebook page. Go to my Facebook page, like the page, and find the status that says enter here, Royal Rumble Contest 2019. And on that status, just say I'm in. That's all you gotta do. Once you enter, you will be selected a Rumble number, a number from between 1 and 30, and whatever number you get will be your number for both the men and the women. Whichever wrestler wins the Rumble, that number, the people that have that number, will get to decide any video for me to do in the month of February. You will get to video request anything you want in the month of February. A review. You can request a topic video. You can request a live reaction. You can request anything. A mashup, interview. You can request anything you want. But you have to win the Royal Rumble contest. So, if you want to join right now. The last date to do it is January 22nd. That is the day, that's the day of my preview, which will actually be a day I announce it. So the last day to do it will be the Sunday. So that's the 20th. So the last day is the 20th to sign up. So you still got 13 days to sign up. That's not a long time. It might not be long for you right now, but it will go by real quick. So sign up today. Sign up and get you a Royal Rumble spot if you had not already. Who's here? Who's joining me for this live broadcast? Who is here? And yes, fear the beard. Fear the beard. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs, Bryson Mixtape 99. Drink it in, man. Samuel Samuel M.E. I was gonna say Samuel Me. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Black Cyborg Gaming. Official. Danita C. AJ Envoy. Is it Ratch Chapper? Ratch Chapper. I think I said your name right. Is it Ratch Capper or Ratch Chapper? Ratch Capper. I think I'm gonna go with Ratch Capper. A Big B Wolf. Spinosaurus. Johan McDonald. Kaide Vermillion. Brad Reed. Y2 Jericho. Bradley Xavier. Derek Davis. MTube 23. Angel TV. Fitness 65. Julius Gataman. I completely said your name wrong. Is it Got Maiton? Julius G. Close enough. Sauce Boss. That's a nice name. Joseph Winters. JD London. Power Spin 1 Games. Sleeping Angels. NHP 2012. 07 Freestyle. And one more. Let's see here. Leo Lamel? Leo Lamel. Close enough. Thank you guys for joining me for this live chat. I hope you guys love the live broadcast. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you watched it all, you know what to do. Hashtag I watched it all. Let's get to the first Monday Night Raw of 2019. The new beginning. A new beginning for WWE. Once again, this is WWE's way of pressing the reset button. Things were bad at the end of 2018. Well, 2018 in general for WWE, but especially at the end of 2018. Ratings were low. Writing was at... creative writing was at an all-time low. People were not showing up. Attendance was low. Everything was low for WWE. Record lows, if anything. So, what are we going to get tonight? What did we get tonight to make fans go, oh my god, things are changing for the better. Things are gonna get better. I gotta keep watching. Was this Raw the new beginning that we fans need to rebuild our trust, rebuild our faith in WWE? Maybe? Kinda? Who knows? To me, it was a mixed bag. Some good stuff, some bad stuff, some ugly stuff. But in terms of my mind being blown, oh my god, I can't miss Raw next week. Not really. Is it better than Raws we've gotten months ago, like at the end of 2018? Yes, but that's not saying anything. We got the worst Raw in history not that long ago. So for this is to be a mixed bag, it's an improvement, but I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, things are going to get better because of it. So I guess you can say Raw is fickle. That's the best way I can describe it. Raw is war? No. Raw is fickle. We kicked things off with something different. Seriously, it was something different. We opened up with a brawl. Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley open the show fighting backstage. We see security, officials, wrestlers try to break them up, and it leads to a fight on the stage, outside in the arena, into the crowd, which is different. I'll start out positive about the show. I liked how we kicked things off. I didn't expect them to open up with a brawl. So when I saw it, I was like, cool. But I have a question. Why are the wrestlers stopping these fights? Let's just think about this. If we have security and officials, backstage officials and security, why are the wrestlers even bothering to break up these fights? Don't y'all have other things to do? Why do you care? Why should they care? If someone gets hurt, let's just say I'm a wrestler in WWE. If Seth Rollins was to get hurt during this brawl and takes time off, that opens up a spot for someone like me to step into. So why the hell would I want to stop that from happening? If I see an opportunity that could come, why the hell would I want to stop that? When I see people like Zack Ryder and all these other wrestlers that don't get TV time break up these fights, it makes them feel lesser than, irrelevant. And it doesn't help their case when they get put in big storylines and big time matches later on. You're the guy trying to break up a fight. Why should I care about you now? And most of these guys are going to be in the Royal Rumble. And that's what's sad about it. All these guys breaking up fights will end up in big matches like the Royal Rumble. And I'm supposed to think they can win? No. So, do me a favor. Stop having these wrestlers break up bras, please. Seriously. It's stupid. I've always thought it was stupid. I don't get it. And they still continue to do it. No one says anything about it because, well, it makes it more realistic. No, it doesn't. Because if it was real life, these wrestlers wouldn't be doing anything. It's none of my business, so why am I breaking this up? Why do I care if Rollins and Bobby Lashley tear each other apart? If anything, I come across as a punk for trying to break these guys up. Someone stop them. Stop, guys. Peace and love. Peace and harmony. Come on, guys. Just get along. Can't you all just get along? Who the hell wants to get behind me for trying to break up that fight? Do you see what I'm getting at? I'm not overthinking it. I just think it's stupid. You have backstage officials and you have security. You don't need the wrestlers to break up every single backstage fight. That's it. I do appreciate Rollins and Lashley starting off the show with a brawl. That's different. Do more of that. But please stop having these wrestlers break up these fights. Use them more creatively. Okay? Awesome. Next up, we get John Cena. Coming back in all his glory. He got some boos. He got some cheers. And I was one of those guys booing. Listen. When I think about a new beginning in WWE, the one thing I refuse to think about is John Cena coming back and cutting a promo. We got enough of those in 2010, in 2011, in 2012, in 2013, in 2014, 2015 too. You get the idea. We've gotten enough of those. Stop doing it. It's lazy. You know what I also hate? As soon as John Cena came out and entered himself into the Royal Rumble, because that's what he did, he's entering himself into the Royal Rumble. Here comes Drew McIntyre. And I thought to myself, let me guess. He's going to call him the greatest of all time, and he wants to take his torch. He's the guy that WWE sees as their golden goose. And if I beat the golden goose, I'm going to be the next golden goose. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God. They really have nothing else to do with John Cena other than have him put people over. And I'm sorry, John Cena where he is right now can't make anybody look any better than Zack Ryder, honestly. Sorry. I already know you're coming back to put someone over. So the idea that McIntyre came out, and no offense to McIntyre, his promo was good. His delivery was on point. I just seen so many people do this with John Cena, and some of you are saying, well, it's John Cena. But you gotta understand something. When it comes to, first off, this idea that John Cena is the greatest of all time, stop it. Stop. That's one of the reasons I hate him for so many years. I don't hate the talent John Cena. It's nothing to do with him. It's this idea that they say he's the greatest of all time. And they perpetuate this propaganda, or they perpetuated this propaganda that he's better than Hulk Hogan, that he's better than Stone Cold Steve Austin, that he's better than John Cena, that he's better than Shawn Michaels, that he's better than Undertaker, because he's been here longer. I can name you more classics. I can't even name you half the classics on two of these hands that Shawn Michaels has had. And yet you want me to believe John Cena is the greatest of all time? So that by itself is stupid. But secondly, Cena hasn't been here all that much. He's a part-timer now. He's a part-timer. Sorry. Not really feeling the, oh, if you beat Cena, you're somebody vibe. No. If anything, Cena coming back and beating Drew McIntyre is kind of a story they need to tell, because Cena needs to prove himself again on the roster. But whatever, here's John Cena, here comes Drew McIntyre, I want to beat the greatest of all time. Okay, whatever. Out comes, I think that's when Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley come back out. We're gonna sue the WWE. We're gonna sue you guys if you don't stop Seth Rollins. We're gonna oh my god. Like, are we a bunch of pansies now? Like, I'm gonna sue you. You hurt my feelings, I'm gonna sue you. It's so dumb. Like, whoever is writing these scripts, they clearly have never been in a fight ever in their lives. And why Vince McMahon approves this stuff, I will never understand. Like, small stuff like that, I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, just so stupid. But yeah, they come out complaining and whining, and then here comes Seth Rollins to beat up Bobby Lashley, and then outruns Ambrose and outruns Finn Balor, and oh Lord, where you at? Where you at, Teddy? Where you at? Because guess what time it is? It's time for a tag team match, player. Holla, holla, holla. Come on, do the tag with me. Do the tag with me. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla. 6-man tag. 6-man tag. And yeah, that was the first, 40 minutes? The first hour of the show is just all of that in a 6-man tag, which I don't even remember. Who won? Was it the good guys? Yeah, Rollins pinned Ambrose, I think. I'm assuming, yeah, that's true, because he pinned Ambrose, and then he saw Triple H on the Titantron talking to Sasha and Bayley for whatever reason. Goes backstage, slaps coffee out of the hand of Triple H, and says, I want myself a match against Dean Ambrose for the IC Championship in the main event. And Triple H says, well then, you get your match. It will be Falls Count Anywhere. For the IC title! Okay, you get the idea. He gave him the title match in the main event, and that was cool. I like how he's standing up to Triple H and showing him that I can be the old Seth Rollins. But yeah, other than a couple of good things here and there that I appreciate them starting off the show with a brawl. I did like the way they brought in they intertwined the feuds. I'm trying to find positives. Look at me trying to find positives and make it work. And I also like the interaction between Triple H and Rollins. This was just kind of, okay, this just feels like old Raw. You know, this doesn't feel new. And that's what I've been looking for throughout this entire show. Okay, give me something new. Oh Lord, I agree.
NJPW's booking of Hiroshi Tanahashi is how you book a veteran like John Cena. Take notes, WWE.
Preach. Preach on, Spinosaurus. Because, damn it, man. You speaking the truth. No, for real, though. Like, when I see someone in Tanahashi booked the way he's booked, try to maintain old school wrestling in what is becoming a new school New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, the way things used to be, you can respect that and invest in that more than what they're doing with John Cena, which is just, I don't even know what it is. Someone explain to me what the hell they're doing with John Cena. I don't think John Cena knows what the hell they're doing with John Cena. I don't know. I don't get it. It's stupid. It just feels like old Raw to me. Nothing feels new so far. But let's continue. Maybe things will get better. And they do. Because the next segment, which I thought was beautiful. And when I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. We have a 10-bell salute for Mean Gene Okerlund, who recently passed away. And I already did my, I did a tribute to him on my Royal Rumble video, but you know what? Let's just take 10 seconds to give him one last tribute. So here's my tribute to the late, great Mean Gene Okerlund.
I want to thank you for this. Have a great, great weekend. God bless you, and God bless America.
And it's really hard when you come to the realization that once again we are losing someone from our childhood. I grew up with Mean Gene, y'all. You know, I'm someone that, yes, I got into wrestling in his later years, but I know who the hell Mean Gene is. And going back and watching old school WWF tapes, he has played an integral part in so many people's lives. Not just the wrestlers, but fans as well. So it's like losing a grandfather, knowing that he passed away. So everything they did in this segment, every little thing they did, from the 10-bell salute to Hogan coming out to the video package to that promo, it was classy, it was brilliant, it was heartfelt, it was emotional, it was everything positive you can find in a dictionary. This was amazing. This tribute to Mean Gene is part of the reason why, although sometimes WWE, you really know how to get under my skin and get on my nerves, this is one of the many reasons why I still care about you. This is one of the many reasons I still watch you. Because promos and tributes like this, it just goes without saying, man. Like, it's one of the best things that you guys do. You guys are excellent in highlighting the best of anybody's career, whether they're alive or dead. And what you did with Mean Gene was beautiful. Beautiful. But after the 10-bell salute, you had the Hulkster come out in all his glory with Real American, the theme song, doing the whole pose in brother, 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 brother. He didn't rip off the shirt or anything like that, but he came out, he broke character for like 10 seconds to make it about Mean Gene, introduced the video package, which was amazing. If you haven't seen it, it should be on their YouTube channel. Check it out, please. Then when it came back to Hogan, he does one of the best promos I've ever seen him do. He looks at the Titantron with Mean Gene on it, and he decides to cut a Hulkster promo. Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Giving his own tribute to him. And the stuff he said, I'm not gonna lie, had me nearly in tears. It was, oh Lord, I agree.
I heard that John Cena is going to film a movie on January 20th.
Really? What movie is that? My first time hearing about that one. But he's cutting the promo. He's mentioning all the legends of the past. He's talking about, what did he say? He said, Mean Gene is introducing a tag match between Macho Man Randy Savage and Ultimate Warrior versus Mr. Perfect and Rowdy Piper. Rowdy Piper. With Andre the Giant as a special guest referee, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan on commentary. And then afterwards, he's gonna go spend the night. He's gonna go spend the night with Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young. And man, that's the kind of stuff where you can say what you want about Hogan. Look, I know some of you are still pissed off at him about his racist rant in 2015, and you have every right to feel the way you feel about Hogan. There are people that are never, ever, ever going to forgive him. I'm not one of them. I see the good in people. So I was able to let go and forgive what Hogan did. Still completely horrible and unforgivable to a lot of people. I completely understand it. But despite how you feel about him, what he did tonight was beautiful. That had to have touched someone's heart. That had to have pulled on your heartstrings. I loved it. I loved everything about that. That is one of my favorite promos I've ever heard. And you know what? Thank you. I don't know if it ever is going to be redeemable, what he did. But I think tonight, Hogan might have put himself in the good graces of a lot of people again. Because of what he did. So, beautiful. Beautiful tribute. And I honestly would not have done it any other way. Any other way. Loved it. Best part of the show. And that's sad saying that. I was someone that wasn't happy hearing that Hulk Hogan was going to show up on Raw. I wasn't, because I'm just like, come on, it's a new era, a new beginning. Why are we bringing back these legends, these guys that shouldn't be here when we should be focusing on the new talent? But I gotta say, Hogan's part was, it was the highlight. It was the highlight of the show. And what does that have to say about the roster? I mean, it's not fair because it's Mean Gene, granted, but it was the highlight. I'm going to remember this episode of Raw more for what Hogan did than what anybody else did on this show. And then the breaks. Next up, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable taking on The Revival. And it was a tag team lumberjack match. It's whatever. I don't even remember too much of what happened. The crowd was dead. They tried to make it good. They busted their asses. For sure.
NXT TAKEO VRUK TakeOver Bloodpool this Saturday will be better than Raw.
Oh, absolutely. I might actually be watching that too. I hear it's going to be good. But they tried their butts off to make this work, and I don't know. The booking of the tag team division has completely drained my interest in anything they do. They have been poorly booked for so long. It's almost like no matter how good their matches are, it's going to be hard for me to care. Because I don't care a lick about this tag team division, which is sad. And the way they booked this match makes me care even less because I don't even know how we got here, but essentially Bobby Roode had Scott Dawson pinned. Scott Dawson, was it Bobby Roode or was it Chad Gable? One of them had Scott Dawson pinned and he had his foot on the ropes and the referee didn't see it. They counted 1, 2, 3 and the Revival lose, but not really. They were screwed. And so what has happened is very questionable booking. You put sympathy on the heels. You put sympathy on the bad guys. And the good guys come across as scumbags. They come across as cheapskates.
Musical note: Oh Young Bucks and Cody. Oh Young Bucks and Cody.
Oh, Young Bucks and Cody. Oh, Young Bucks and Cody. I see what you're doing. Yeah, but still, I mean, for sure, if the Revival were in AEW, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't get this booking. But it's so confusing. Because when you put sympathy on the heels, now I'm just like, okay, who am I supposed to cheer for? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? How am I supposed to invest? Okay, so do you want me to cheer for the Revival? Is that what we're doing? Because if that's what we're doing, okay, like, I'm not saying that's bad. I don't actually mind the Revival being good guys. Because if we do that, and we do this heel turn, this double turn with Gable and Roode versus a babyface Revival team, maybe we can make that work. I don't know. Tell you what, here's what I would do. I'm overthinking it, but go along with me. Personally, I would have Chad Gable come up and say, that wasn't right. We didn't beat them fair. They deserve a rematch. And Bobby Roode should go, hell no. No, they lost. We won. We're the champs. We don't need to give them another shot. And because of Chad Gable, they get a rematch. And they end up losing the belts because of what Chad Gable did. And that's what leads to Bobby Roode turning on him. See, I like things making sense. So, again, I'm cool with us going with the Revival, getting sympathy, and eventually turning babyface just so we can get to a Bobby Roode heel turn. Or a Chad Gable and Bobby Roode heel turn. I don't care. But please, don't do this. They're heels, but they have sympathy story, because it's stupid. It makes no sense. It's just going to confuse people. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You guys talk about that in the comments whenever you guys watch this. But alright. Next up. Elias came out. Did his whole shtick. Who wants to walk with Elias, and he lost to Baron Corbin. I'm getting a feeling they have no idea what to do with Elias. I've gotten that feeling for a long time. This guy is one of the highest acts on Raw, and I feel like he's been directionless for a while, but he seems even more directionless. Like he has nothing going on with him. Nothing. And I don't get it. Like, come on. He's one of the highest acts you have. Do something with him. But he lost to Baron Corbin, so I guess that's a feud now? Ill. For real. With that said, the next part is a promo with Dean Ambrose. We see him backstage, and he's in a dark area, like dark and hidden. And it gave me this vibe of Jon Moxley. You know, it was a very Jon Moxley-esque promo. You know, he says he hated the way he attacked Rollins. He hated what he did to Rollins, but he had to do what was necessary to bring balance to the WWE. If he allows Rollins to win tonight, everything would be lost. This was the first time Ambrose has felt like Jon Moxley since he turned heel. Seriously, the dark area, the sporadic dialogue, he's all over the place. He's making sense, but then he's not making sense. I like that. The unpredictable aura, the way he looked. This felt like Jon Moxley. We need more of this. I want more of this Dean Ambrose. Not what we've been getting for the last month or so, him being another coward heel. Why are all these heels cowards? Why must every heel be a coward? Why must they run? Why must they hide? Seriously, it's so tired and worn out. I'm not saying we can't have coward heels, but why does every heel need to be a coward? Legit question. Why does every heel need to be a coward? Why can't Ambrose be a different kind of heel, a variety? Alright? Like, I'm so sick of every heel being booked the exact same way. All heels are cowards. Please kill that. If you want to keep coward heels in your company, fine, but do something else. Where's the crazy psychotic heel? Matter of fact, I gotta say it, Daniel Bryan feels more like heel Dean Ambrose than heel Dean Ambrose does. He does. And that's what's sad. Daniel Bryan is doing Dean Ambrose better than Dean Ambrose. Oh god, this promo. Okay, so perhaps the worst segment of the night involves Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. So, you know what's happening at the Royal Rumble. We're going to get Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. A belt that needs to die. I don't care about this match. I haven't cared about this match, honestly, since it was announced. But, okay, it's happening at the Royal Rumble. Maybe you can get me excited. That's what I thought. We see Strowman come out. He walks to the ring, waiting for Brock Lesnar to show up. But they don't. Not on stage. They show up on the Titantron. Heyman and Lesnar tell Strowman the card is always subject to change, and they refuse to show up. Strowman starts taunting Lesnar, calling him a coward, telling him he's a punk. I'm out here waiting for you, Lesnar. And then there are these periods when he's talking, it's awkward and silent, it's stupid, and Lesnar's no-selling it. They make Strowman look so bad. Whoever wrote the script for Strowman needs to be fired. It was so poorly written. The dialogue was... It wasn't Strowman. We've heard better Braun Strowman promos. This was not it. So, I guess Lesnar gets bored? I don't even know why he went out there. Because Strowman's like, hey, if you're a coward, you would come... If you're a coward, unless you're a coward, you would come out here and face me. You would stay back there if you're a coward. I don't even know what he said. It was dumb. And Lesnar just said, okay, I guess I'll go out there. I'm just like, what? Okay, he goes out there, he walks around the ring looking at Strowman and goes, alright, bye. And then walks back. Strowman doesn't chase him. Strowman just stands there and goes, hey, I'm gonna beat you at the Royal Rumble. And congratulations. Good job, WWE. You're actually making me feel less, I'm just feeling less about Braun Strowman. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You're making him uncool. There we go. You're actually making Braun Strowman uncool. Congratulations. You managed to take a guy that was literally the highest act in your company not that long ago, and you're making him uncool. Because why would anybody want to see this match now? Strowman, the Strowman that I became a fan of, we're chased after him. He's right there. Go get him. Oh, you don't want to come? You don't want to come to me? I'm gonna come to you. He should be backstage tearing up everything. Where's Lesnar? Where's Lesnar? Where's Lesnar? Where's Lesnar? They would have to kick Braun Strowman out of the arena just to get to Lesnar. No, he's standing right there in front of him. I'm gonna get you at the Royal Rumble. Oh, you don't want to come out and fight me? You're a coward. You're a coward. Chicken, you're a chicken. Oh my god. Oh my god, who's writing the show? This was horrible. This segment was awful. You took a match that I already didn't care all that much about and just said, so I care even less about this match. I am at the point now where I don't even care if Braun Strowman loses. I don't. Oh well. Oh well. Sorry, Strowman. They missed the boat. They missed the boat with Braun Strowman.
Even Brock is being booked like a coward. Damn it.
All heels have to run away. It's so stupid, man. I'm so done. I'm so done with these cowardly heels. And I'm also done with these stupid baby faces. Braun, you've been wanting to get Lesnar for so long. He is right there in front of you. And he's walking away from you and you don't chase after him? So what? You gonna do it next week? Why did you do it this week? This is the kind of booking that kills baby faces. This was dumb. This was stupid. Horrible promo. Horribly written too. Some people need to be fired. Like seriously, whoever wrote that segment needs to never write a segment again. Because that was horrible. Alright, moving on. What was next? Ember Moon and Apollo Crews defeated Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox in a mixed tag match. I thought the mixed match challenge was done. So we're just doing a random mixed match challenge tag match. Oh my god. Apollo and Ember Moon win. Moving on. We got Alexa Bliss debuting her talk show, A Moment of Bliss. And she invites out her guest, Ronda Rousey, who gets Becky chants. Because that's exactly what she needs to hear. When she's on stage, she's being overshadowed with Becky chants. But she handled it like a pro. She starts talking. And then as she's talking about how great her year in 2018 was, which for a rookie, it was pretty great. She starts bringing up this idea that champions should want to get better. Champions should want to fight the best and prove themselves against the best. And then, out of nowhere, she talks about the unsung hero of the women's locker room and a woman that has more talent in her pinky than Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair and a better story than Becky Lynch.
Chances are Vince her dog wrote it.
Jesus Christ. If they did, they should never write a show again. I really want to know who wrote that segment. I need to know who killed Braun Strowman tonight. But Anyways, Ronda's talking about this unsung hero and this locker room leader. And I'm thinking it's Natalya, right? You're going to say Natalya. No. It was Sasha Banks. What? Okay. Sasha Banks? The hell? Okay. And before she can go on, oh my God. She comes out. Huh? She comes out. Huh? You heard me. Here comes Nia Jax, like, oh my God, guys, like, for real, like, hold on for a minute, like, oh my God, like, I have the microphone now, so I'm talking, so, like, for real, I think you should be back in the back of the line, because, I deserve a title shot, because, like, you know, for real, like, I'm Nia Jax, I'm, like, 300.5 ounces bigger than you, and I could, like, crush you and punch your face and break your face, so, I should be women's champion, because, you know, I am, like, related to The Rock, and, yeah, so... Yeah. So it's like, oh my god. Like, you were doing so good. You were doing so good with the segment. You had my interest when she said Sasha Banks. And then here comes Nia Jax to screw it all up. But luckily, Sasha Banks came out, got on the microphone, accepts Ronda's offer to fight her for the championship. And then Nia's like, well, hold on. Like, for real. Like, you haven't really been relevant since I don't know, since like the last time the moon was up, so, which was not that long ago, so like I feel like I should be women's champion, so get to the back of the line. And then Sasha's all like, bitch, what line? I'll fight you right now in that ring, let's go. And I was like, yeah, Sasha, that's what I'm talking about. That was awesome. That was a cool line. Bitch, what line? That was cool. That felt like, oh yeah, that's the Sasha Banks I got into from NXT. And then the match happened. Yeah. And then the match happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was bad. It was bad. It was really, really bad. There were so many botch spots. Where do I even begin? First off, Sasha's gonna kill herself one of these days taking these crazy bumps, especially with someone like Nia Jax who doesn't know how to work. Sorry. I love Sasha. I think she's an amazing performer when working with the right person, with the right people, with the Baileys and the Beckys and the Charlottes and the Rondas. I'm pretty sure the match with Ronda at Rumble will be great. But with Nia Jax, no. And this was not a good match. It was not. It was reckless. It was botchy. It was sloppy. There was a spot, and they botched a lot of spots. One in particular was when Nia Jax was on the apron, and I think Sasha was running to her to Hurricane Rana her, head scissors her off the apron to the outside. And Nia Jax doesn't fall to the outside. She just sits there. And Sasha, who was supposed to take her over, just ends up flopping to the outside of the ring. And Nia just sits there no-selling it. I'm just like that. Thanks, Nia. Thanks. It's not like Sasha doesn't kill herself enough. You basically almost gave her a concussion. Great. So that just irritated me more than anything. But Sasha doesn't get by off of this either. She did a spot where I think Nia had her up in the I think it was a military press. I think it was. And then Nia steps up on the turnbuckle and just drops her on top of it. Kind of similar to what Charlotte did to her at SummerSlam 2016, I think. Yeah, same spot, actually. But Sasha was actually facing downward and hit her face on the turnbuckle. I just went, okay, that's just... It's like, Sasha, baby girl, I love you, but you're going to kill yourself one of these days. And I was like, man, I appreciate her for trying to make it realistic and do these spots to make the match better. But do it with the right people. Like, come on. Like, man, this was not a good match. I didn't like it at all. I'm just happy Sasha won. Sasha made Nia Jax tap out. She will not fight Ronda Rousey at the Royal Rumble, and I'm hoping that match is great. That match should be awesome because it's Ronda. She's a good worker. But also, if things go as planned, with the way things are looking, fingers crossed, one of them is going to turn heel. And by one of them, I mean Sasha or Bayley. and I think it's gonna be Bayley. I thought for the longest time Sasha was gonna turn heel. With the way things are looking, with the way things are being booked, I think Bayley's turning heel at the Royal Rumble. Which, okay, let's go. Let's go. I would love to see, after, Sasha loses, because she will lose, we see Bayley cost her the belt. And we actually go into a feud between Bayley and Sasha for WrestleMania. A feud that's been building up since they came to the roster in 2016. So, for real, they've been starting and stopping this feud for so long. Can we get it? Can we get it now for WrestleMania, please? Please, pretty push. But yeah, man, it's good that we're getting Ronda and Sasha at Royal Rumble. It was not good in seeing Sasha almost kill herself to have a good match with Nia and still fail. But let's hope things come. Let's hope good things come out of this. Before I move on to the main event, let's do a like check. Like check. Give me a like check. Someone just asked me, do I think Sasha and Bayley are going to be in the Royal Rumble? I think. I don't know if Sasha's going to be in it now because she's in the Women's Championship match. Bayley is. I know Bayley's going to be in the Royal Rumble. I don't know if Sasha is. Someone also just asked me, what does this mean for the Women's Tag Team Championships? You tell me. I don't know. 85 likes. Let's get that up, y'all. 350 is the goal. Like the video. We only got 85 likes. Let's get those likes up. Let's get 350. Boy, we can do it. 350. All right. Now it's 92. That blew up real quick. Okay. Main event. I'm so mad about that match. I'm so mad at Nia Jax right now. How you gonna let Sasha just flop on the outside of the ring like that? You were supposed to... Jesus, this woman's horrible. Main event. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Falls Count Anywhere Intercontinental Championship. Good match for what it was. I feel like it could have been better, but there are things that stopped it because, one, we had a commercial break in the middle of the match. They couldn't even be bothered to do what SmackDown does and show the match at the top of the screen. You know when they go on commercial, they show the match at the top of the screen? They don't even do that for Raw.
Sasha and Nia match makes you see Rousey's skill.
Yeah, it kind of does, because Rousey was able to pull a solid match out of Nia, and Sasha couldn't even make that work. So, once again, Rousey's a boss, man. She's a boss. But getting back to the main event, I liked it. I thought it was good overall. I didn't like the commercial in the middle of it. That was stupid. You could have at least showed it in a screen at the top of the corner while the commercial ran. But when we came back, Rollins hits the curb stomp. And it's funny that during this time, Renee Young is, supporting her husband. She's a little biased against Ambrose, as she should be. Do more of that. That's great. Keep that up. Thank you. But, as he's about to beat him, here comes Bobby Lashley, who interferes. He can do that. No disqualification. Beats up Rollins and helps Dean Ambrose win and retain. Excuse me, not win the title back, but he helps win the match and retain the IC title. So we go on to Bobby Lashley and Rollins feud now, because after the match, Bobby Lashley puts Rollins through a table. So where does this leave Dean Ambrose? I have no idea. All I know is it's looking more and more.
Match idea. Lucha House Party versus New Day 3-on-3.
I'm actually not against that. I'm not against that at all. I love that match. That'd be a great match the more I think about it. I want that match. I actually want it now. Anyways, it's looking more and more like Seth Rollins is going to win the Royal Rumble. They're setting it up pretty well. They're setting up McIntyre and Cena more than, McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble. Which, I'd rather have Samoa Joe and John Cena, honestly. For real. It's we could do McIntyre and Cena at, Chamber? And then we do Cena and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania. That'd be nice. rather have Joe and Cena. I don't want Cena and McIntyre. I just feel like that's not going to do anything for anybody. It's not. Whatever. I guess we'll do McIntyre and Cena while Seth Rollins goes on to win the Royal Rumble. I think it's looking more and more like Rollins is going to win the Rumble, which I like. I like a lot. So, good main event. Could have been better, but still a good main event. Overall, again, a mixed bag. Some good things, some horrible things. Nia Jax and Sasha, awful. That Strowman and Lesnar promo, horrendous. Just downright poo-poo. Just random matches that make no sense. Very questionable booking with the Revival. But I liked how we started the show. I liked how we ended the show. And other things in there. I loved the Mean Gene tribute. I thought that was excellent. I thought that was beautiful. Hogan was excellent. I just feel like it's just sad when the highlight of the show is Hulk Hogan. I'm just saying, the highlight of the show is not Rollins. It's not Sasha. It's not Ambrose. It's not McIntyre. It's not Cena. It's Hulk Hogan. What does that say about the main roster? I'm just saying. But, I mean, what else can I say?
Pick one. Lesnar versus Ishii or Lesnar versus Walter.
Lesnar versus Ishii. Let's go. That's a big man match I would love to see. Real talk. But yeah, guys. I don't know. I just personally feel like with the way things are, I don't really see Raw changing. I thought for sure we were gonna get something at least substantially different.
What's worse, Texans or the Strowman-Lesnar promo?
You shut your damn mouth. You shut your... Aaron, you shut your damn mouth. Okay, my Texans, they choked. But they choked. And they choked really bad. But they're not as bad as Lesnar and Strowman. Yeah, let's establish that right now. Dag nabbit. Yeah, anyways. I expected more from Raw. But you know what? I shouldn't be surprised. Why? Why should they change? They're about to make $2.5 billion in the next few years. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm still going to watch Raw. I'm still going to review the show. And I'm just going to call out their BS. Simple as that. I'm going to talk about the bad things. I'm going to talk about the good things. And then we're going to leave it at that. That's it. That's why you watch me, right? And that's what you're going to get. So, that is my Raw review. Give me your thoughts down below. What are your favorite segments? What are the things that you like, you didn't like? And for the rest of you, let's talk about it. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. What y'all talking about anyways? I think AEW looming might be more of an interest for Omega, but I won't begrudge the man for going to WWE. Oh, y'all talking about Omega coming to WWE or AEW? I talked about this in my New Japan Pro Wrestling podcast. I don't think Omega is exactly going to turn down WWE. I think he's weighing his options because I heard they offered him $1 million, like over millions of dollars. They're offering him digits in the millions, like multi-million-dollar. So he has options. He could go to WWE, and if he does, not something to begrudge him about. For real, like I get it. Do I think he's going though? No. I don't think he's going, but I wouldn't be shocked if he did. That's all I can say about it. I really don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I can tell you Kenny Omega might go to WWE or is coming to WWE. I just can just speculate. I'm just speculating like you are. I just feel like he values his freedom inside the ring more than money. Simple as that. Oh, and give me a like check. How we doing on likes? How we doing on them likes? Excited for the Fatal 4-Way Cruiserweight Championship match. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. I already heard about it. I think it's gonna be an awesome match to watch. With the way things are looking, I think Rumble's gonna be good this year. It's looking good so far. Other than Strowman versus Lesnar, which at this point I'm just like, just get past it. Everything should be good. Everything should be real good. 107 likes. Let's get those likes up. Let's get them likes up, boys. Let's go. Beard Man Deluxe, man. You like the beard? I like it too. Hogan returning is the right thing to do. Yeah, Hogan returning. It eventually was going to happen. I just kind of feel like, for me, and this is just my opinion, he should have never actually been kicked out of the Hall of Fame. He should have never been kicked out. Okay, them separating themselves for him for the time they did. Okay, you should have never kicked him out the Hall of Fame though. That was taking it too far. And I still stand by that. Like, what does that mean? Seriously, why would you do that? But yeah, it's good to have him back. Bradley Xavier, we have lost so many legends. Man, have we ever. We have lost too many legends, and I don't think we're going to stop losing them. Let's see here. Jose Cruz. It's being said that over $3 million. Wow. But with 300 days out of the year. So they're offering him $3 million for 300 days. And you feel because of that, Omega will go to AEW. That's a lot of money for a lot of days, though. Think about it. That's $1 million for 100 days. Maybe Omega will go there for a year. Make the $3 million and leave. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's huge, though. I think that's a lot of money. Let's do one more. Then I'm gonna get out of here. Love you guys for showing up, by the way. Big B Wolf, are you gonna review NXT UK Takeover Blackpool? Yes, it won't be live. I'll do a tape recording of it and upload. But yeah, I'll be watching it. I'll be talking about it on Twitter, and you will have a review Saturday. But yeah, man, that goes without saying. But yeah, that's there you go. That is my thoughts on Kenny Omega. That's my thoughts on Raw. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna cut it off right here, exactly at 1 hour. I love you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for my SmackDown review, NXT reviews on Wednesday, and whatever else I can think of. Please check out the Royal Rumble reviews. Like the video, subscribe. And this is your boy Deluxe Man signing off right here in Deluxe Man's World. I'm out of here. Peace out.